Random thought. Are we giving Kanye just too much attention?
I'm not.
You know, of course, he stirs up some more things this past week as he's doing his fashion show in Paris and has a shirt saying White Lives Matter, which, I mean, we all know Kanye is a stunt puller, right? And he's going to do stuff to get people talking. And so what I think people even get to the point now is just like, well, what is he trying to promote next? Is it an album coming? Is it this? Is that? And I'm like, why y'all even still worried about that? Why keep showing up anyway for anything that he's doing? Because Kanye, with this White Lives Matter, and then what does he do? He doubles down. The first thing he says past it is, well, they do. Then the next thing he does is on Thursday night, he sits down with Tucker Carlson, who has become the new Grand Marshal, the new
Bill O'Reilly
band leader. Yes, he's what do you call the guy who leads the marching band?
Oh,
yeah, that guy.
The drum major?
The drum major. He's the new drum major for Fox News.
I thought you were going to say the Grand Wizard.
Yeah.
When you said lead, I'm like, the Grand Wizard?
Same thing. It's a Fox News. Same thing. I mean, is it really? Look, why are they interviewing Kanye? Because he is saying White Lives Matter, right? And you watched the interview, and Kanye was doing exactly what I thought he would do, saying absolute bullshit.
Yeah, he does. But it's one of those, hey, this black guy says it. See, White Lives Matter. But
yeah,
Kanye is going to do Kanye.
Mm-hmm.
And I wonder what would happen if all of a sudden he tried to do one of those. Let's say he had a runway shoot, a runway deal, and no one showed up. Maybe like 5 or 10 people, like a Trump rally. Like 5 or 10 people are there, but no one else really shows up. You know, would that hurt his ego even more? He just says these off the wall things, and I've been done ever since slavery was a choice. Ever since he said that, I just don't. I don't care what he says, and I don't even pay attention to his new music. His old music, you know, College Dropout and all that stuff, great. But he's just on a level that I just like, dude, I just can't deal with you. And when you listen to him talk, what he said in that interview to Tucker about his dad and about his mom, I'm just like, are you shitting me? Your mom's not here to defend herself.
He shitted on his mom, or am I reading that wrong?
Yeah. I think he reconnected with his dad. His dad told whatever story. The mom can't back it up.
Mm-hmm.
And validate it. And so now he's just making it seem like his mom is the liberal problem.
Right.
And I was just like, what is your deal, dude?
But here's the thing. It all boils back down to his relationship with Kim. So that's why he relates it to what's happening with him and Kim. And, you know, because he did it in that interview. If you listen carefully enough, you hear him try to say, well, you know, when I bought the house next door to Kim, people said I was crazy and I was a stalker. But I remember when we moved and I asked you why you didn't come to get me. And then you said it's because my mom said this. And I'm like, everything for him is now coming to his new mom, who is Kim Kardashian, right? Who has gone back to her side of the fence, her side of the tracks. She's no longer dealing with y'all. She's got her white woman body back, you know. She's removed all the extra fillers. Well, some of them, because there's still a couple still there. But, you know, at the end of the day, his whole thing, and you're going to feel really foolish, all the people that are backing this idiot and saying, well, he's still a genius. And I still blame y'all for that, because y'all started that by calling him a genius. And say he spoke for all black people when he got up on stage and said, George Bush doesn't care about black people. When you allowed him to say that, and you said he was a genius before that, you said he was a genius after, and you said he speaks for black people at that point, you anointed him the leader, and you are the sheep that are following him to this day. And when you find out that all this that he's doing is only to get back with Kim, you're going to feel like the idiot.
I don't think it's all to get back with Kim. I just think it's about to make everything about him. He has to have that attention. I don't think he's not getting back with Kim. She's not going back.
Don't tell him that. He's not going to believe it.
He knows it's not happening, but at least this is what he does. He creates this buzz. Fox people are talking about it. We're sitting here talking about this bullshit. Mm-hmm. So this should have been in the bullshit segment. This show, but we're
starting off with some random thought bullshit.
Yeah, but that's what he does, you know. And it's just it's unfortunate. And I do agree with you. I think the fact that everybody called him a genius and all those things got to his head, and then we allowed the behavior to continue. You know, anytime he does anything or says anything, we allow it because we want to see what's going to happen. And then now we have a whole lot more stuff to talk about. It's annoying, and there's no helping him. You know, there's certain people I think they're just too far gone that there's nothing you could do for them, and just you got to let them. He's going to do it to himself, one way or another.
One way or another. And I mean, it's crazy when the people he's dragging in with him, because now you have, well, not dragging, because Candace Owens has been out there. At least Candace Owens is somebody who can speak intelligently about making her shitless points. She knows the facts that she's coming with. She knows the lies she's going to tell with it, and she's great at it. I give her that. Candace, if you put her in front of anybody, she could argue her points. She's good at what she does, right? But then Sheila Marley, who goes out there and, you know, wears a shirt with Kanye, following along with Kanye, even tell him, going on social media talking about, you can't bully me, manipulate me, or coax me into silence, nor will you bully me into being who I don't want to be. I don't care how many tweets you make, DMs you send, or articles you write. I like that sentiment. I like that. Wrong thing to make that statement on, though. Jesus Christ.
No, I think she got what she wanted out of the deal. You know what she got?
What?
Notoriety. Because I had no idea who Sheila Marley was.
Good
Even
point.
you, I was like, that's Bob Marley's. Great, you're like, that's Lauryn Hill. I'm like, no, it's not Lauryn Hill's. It's Bob Marley. Like, I was better to argue with you. But
You sure
I
were.
had no idea who she was. And I'm sure a lot of other people. But now all of a sudden, a lot of people know who she is. I'm like, you know what? Play the game. Play that social media game and do you. Don't falter for it at all.
In today's microwave society, you're right. Because people forget why they know you or don't know you, and just the fact that, oh, I know this person. And so, because they can be mad at you today, but they'll be your fan tomorrow because they'll forget everything. It's...
Hell yeah. I mean, hell, let Kanye get on TV and be like, you know, this regular guy's Random Thoughts podcast, people are bullshit assholes and I hate them. I would love for him to do that. Great. Thank you, Kanye. Appreciate it. Thanks for helping a brother out. I know it's not your norm, but thank you.
Now, what if he said, you know what? I was listening to Regular Guy's Random Thoughts, and that guy, Terrell, you know, he really made me see the error of my ways, and I think he's a stand-up guy.
I mean, hey, thank you, Kanye. Thank you. He's not going to come to my house. I'm not going to invite him over for dinner. Just, I'd retweet. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. And that's it. And just let the subscribers and followers come, and then I get interviewed by Tucker Carlson. What's it like to talk to Kanye? It was really interesting, Tucker, but can I ask you a couple questions?
How's it feel to be sitting across from a real black man?
Yeah. Oh, people said I talk white too, but don't get it twisted, Tucker.